Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Sense. I'm your girl, Tara Michelle, and this is our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. So again, we're going to keep it rolling with the tags, and this time it's called 21 Questions. Okay, all right. Not get too crazy out here. I saw this one with from Paola Bianca. And I think she said somebody named Tarynessence and Smelly, Sweed, or somebody named Tim. And you know what? I'm going to put their information in the description box because I've never heard of any of the three people who started this tag. I just saw it from Paola and I want to continue on with the love. So I actually have done something funny. I haven't read the questions and I saw her video so long ago that I don't remember the questions, but I just wanted to do this on the fly with you guys, see if I could do it in one take. I seriously doubt it, but we're going to try for it anyway. I am going to be answering 21 questions that I think are about me and my collection. So let's jump right into it. The first question is, have you ever been to perfumery school? No. I don't even aspire to do so. I have no dreams of creating my own fragrance. I'm way too picky, way too opinionated. And because I'm opinionated and I've been all across the world of YouTube and other people's comment sections, I feel like people will come for me just to come for me. So, nope. The next question, do you consider yourself to be addicted to fragrances? Nope. Okay. I really don't, but you know, because like I could, no, I would not die without them. Would I be incredibly sad? Yes. Am I addicted to fragrance? Girl, yeah, please. Number 3, what is your first memory of wearing fragrances? You know what? I cannot even remember who it was. I just remember being at somebody's house and walking into a room with a beautiful like cherry oak dresser, and it had one of those powder things, like a little whatever of powder where you took the top off and there was a pad in there and you picked that pad up and put that powder on you, and it was like a powder that usually went with whatever perfume, and then a perfume bottle with that little bag sprayer thing on there. Guys, I was so young doing this. I feel like I was 2 or 3. And I was like, yes, this is so luxurious. The next question is, what is the first fragrance that you purchased with your own money? Sweet Honesty by Avon. Number 5, what is the oldest fragrance in your collection? I just recently got rid of the 2 oldest fragrances in my collection. They were Ed Hardy's Hearts and Daggers, and then the other one is Hearts and Daggers and Love Kills Slowly, or something like that, and Paris Hilton's Heiress. I wish I could get my hands on Sweet Honesty and Far Away. I would be afraid to even try to do that though, because if they've been reformulated to some mess, I would be devastated. So sometimes it's good to just leave well enough alone. Next question. What fragrance can't you stand the smell of? Black Orchid from Tom Ford. And Angel from Mugler. Mugler. Let's stay with that because Mugler sounds real ugly. Mugler. Ooh, nope. Next question. What is your favorite food? Seafood and pasta. Like, I love pasta, but like salmon, oh my gosh. Salmon, scallops, sushi, it doesn't matter. Seafood. Do you prefer sweet or salty or mild or spicy? I prefer sweet over salty. And I prefer mild. I cannot handle spices at all. If you put too much black pepper in something, I'm on the floor crying, asking you to call 911. What was the last fragrance that you purchased? It was Rose Rouge. I watched Anna Absolute's live. She talked about it. I'm on a rose kick, so I purchased it. Here it is. Van Cleef and Arpels Rose Rouge. I've had it for about 2 days. What are you thinking of buying but haven't bought yet? The new Mon Guerlain Blooming Bouquet or Sparkling Bouquet or something like that. The new Olympia, the new La Nuit Trésor. Maybe a travel size of the new Armani C Intense. I just do not want a full bottle of that. I have too many C's. It's too much. I think it's about, the new Very Good Girl. Of course, the new LaBelle, if they ever comes to America. What fragrance do you want but think it's too expensive? Angelique Noir from the Arts and Materials collection, the private line from the House of Guerlain. You know, all these perfumes, it's $260. I don't know. But I do want it. There are some ones from Initio Parfums that I wanted that were too expensive, but I've looked into the Dua brand to get dupes of them, so I'm satisfied. And that's what I did with Angelique Noir as well. I purchased the dupe from Juliana's Perfume. And I think that that's going to be my way now. I think, especially until COVID is gone and I'm actually out in the world where I can share these exquisite scents with people, that there's no point in me spending money like that on them. I'm just not. Let's see. What is your cheapest perfume and do you like it? I think it's CK Into You. I love it. Which fragrance is the most expensive in your collection? MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. For sure. And I have this sitting right here in front of me because I just filmed a different video that by the time you see this one, you'll have already seen it. It was the tag from The Simple Chic Life. Does your partner wear fragrance? Do they have one fragrance that they don't like on you? Yes, my partner wears fragrance. And no. Actually, to tell you the truth, we've gotten into a heated debate. That's slang for or that's code for argument, because I wanted to do a video with him. Like, Paulina, Char, and Ray are the cutest ever. And when I do practice runs on him, he loves everything. And he literally drives me crazy. I'm like, you can't possibly like everything. And he's like, yes, I can, because you don't buy stuff that stinks. Now, I will tell you a perfume that he did not like, or body spray. That new Cherryosa 71 macadamia nut type of situation from Sol de Janeiro. We equally hated that because it smelled like overly saturated, soaked in butter, stale popcorn. It was gross. He did not like that on me, but neither did I. So, next question. Is it common for people to wear fragrance in your area pre-pandemic? Not a lot of people around me are into fragrance. Like, seriously, people are astonished when they found out about me or when they smell me on a daily basis. They're like, how can you possibly have so many things that smell good? No. Where I work, people are just simple, and their occupation is so filled with creativity that that's where their mind always is. It's not about, superficial, materialistic, anything like that. So no, not really. Like, everybody's always like, I'm so tired of smelling Delina. I'm so tired of smelling MFK. I have never smelled them on anybody else ever. Tea or coffee? Both. I recently got into coffee later in life, like around 35, because of where I used to work. It was right next to a Starbucks, and maybe it was done. But when I'm at home, like making coffee, my computer keeps going off. When I'm at home, I would never make coffee here. If I'm drinking coffee, it's just Starbucks. I'm a tea girl at home. I love making tea. I don't take my tea with sugar or milk or anything like that. I just do honey. And sometimes, like if it's a hibiscus palm or something like that, I just drink the tea by itself because the flavor is so amazing. I don't need to add any sweetness. But I love tea. It's so cozy. Something about the tea kettle whistling, like that whole vibe is peaceful to me. Going down to the pantry and looking at like the 20 different kinds that I have, it's just amazing. So for me, at my heart, I'm more of a tea girl. But if I'm ripping and running them about, I've never gone to a shop and bought tea. I just have too many here to do it. And if I'm out, it's going to be Starbucks. And it's only a white chocolate mocha. Next question. Do you wear fragrance marketed to the opposite sex? No. Unless you count Zara's Rich, Warm, and Addictive, which did not used to be in the men's section. They just recently did that. So that one in particular, I would absolutely wear Versace Eros for men. I think Versace Eros for men smells better than the other parfum for women. But I don't wear it. I could, but I don't. So no, I'm just now getting a little bit used to unisex fragrances. I am a feminine woman. I'm all woman. I'm a her, I'm a she, I'm all that. I love pretty things. And because I'm really such an alpha female, I'm very like just in your face and aggressive and headstrong in real life and like work and how I run my life. I like delicate and dainty things to reel me in. So no, I think if I started wearing men's cologne, I would be unstoppable and not in a good way. It's the Sagittarius in me. When traveling pre-pandemic, do you take full bottles, decants, or samples? Well, I normally drive, so I take whatever I want to. But when I fly, like this time, I definitely took a whole bunch of travel sizes, like samples and travel sizes, because I was terrified. I didn't know anything about TSA. I just didn't want to go to jail for bringing something too big. Do you typically receive compliments on your fragrances? All the time, and it's so much fun. I think it also drives my addiction even further though, because I'm the type of person who will figure out what people like based on when they compliment me. Like, there are certain people who are just all over my gourmands, and then there are certain people who are all over my citruses, and certain people who are all over the fresh and clean, like soapy, shampoo-y type of fragrances. And then when I know I'm going to be working with those people, I tend to wear the fragrances I know they like the most, because I am a people pleaser and a caterer and a nurturer to a certain extent, like with small things like that. Like, I'm not going to turn my life upside down for you. Not that type. You're not running all over me. But in simple things like that, and because I have so many of those genres, like if you like this fragrance, now I'm wondering the next time I see you if you'll like this one. And this it's a little game I play with myself. So, do you wear fragrances when you are home alone? Sometimes. I'm trying to get into the habit of reminding myself to do so, because I got to get through these perfumes. I don't want a whole bunch of perfumes to turn on me in the next 5 years. I have no idea when COVID is going away, so I try to remind myself to put something on those days that I don't have to go to the office. If I'm leaving the house, I always reach for perfume. But if I'm not going anywhere, sometimes it just slips my mind. I mean, I'm like, for what, But I'm trying to remember to wear it every day. The last question. Do you wear fragrances for you or to receive compliments? I've never in my life worn a fragrance to receive a compliment. I wear things that I like. Now, I'm the type of person who will not wear something if I think that it will bother other people, like, ooh, fragrances to work. Well, let me not say not ever in my life. I have, like, when I'm out with or I'm going on a date with my guy, yeah, I would throw on something with the supreme hope that he's going to go, ooh, you smell good. Like, that's sexy. But like for normal people, like other people, no, I don't give two craps about whether or not you give me a compliment, because I've gone years and years and years of my life never getting them, because there's just certain areas and environments and just certain type of people who will know you smell good and not say nothing just because they stink like that. I'm not talking about stink. I'm talking about their attitudes are stank. So No, it's not to receive compliments. It's nice though. And then once you do that, like I said, I will play that game of trying to make sure that I wear things I know that are pleasant to you, just because I don't want to be unpleasant, when I'm around a person. But no, I think if you do things in life where you're always looking for somebody else to validate you, you're going down a very dark path, and that's just not worth it. So anyway, guys, those were the 21 questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag. That was kind of fun. And I think it was even better that I hadn't read the questions beforehand, because I just got to just be natural and not be all rehearsed and stuff like that. So I have a couple more videos to film today. They're all tags. So until then, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please click the like button and select the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Talk to me in the comments if you want to answer these questions yourself, or if you want me to go a little further in depth on one of my answers for you. And until then, bye.